Hey, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video today. Hey, I just wanted to address appraisal deficiencies. I just had a transaction where buyers went out, they did their inspection, they then did the appraisal, and we got a laundry list of items that were deficient in that appraisal report. And I'd love to give you some insight on what deficiencies that you can sort of guide your clients on so that they don't go out and waste money on an appraisal unnecessarily, or if your clients are selling a home, they can be prepared for this so that when they get an offer with conventional or FHA financing, it's gonna pass appraisal and there's not gonna be issues. So just to give you some context here, appraisers are looking for not only to appraise the value of the home, but they're looking for minimum property standards as well, safety and soundness. And they're given quite a bit of subjectivity. There's not a full laundry list of every single item that they could look at. If they deem it safety or soundness related, they can put that on the report and they can put it subject to those conditions. And so for you, it would be great to provide some of this information to your clients. The number one thing that I see, and this only applies to FHA loans, is peeling paint for properties that were built before 1978. If you have a property that you're listing that was built before then, just know that that appraiser is absolutely going to be looking for chipping or peeling paint. And so you may want to advise your clients to make sure that they remedy that, scrape it and paint it before that property ideally goes on the market, but certainly before an appraiser comes out. Second thing for FHA is missing handrails. If it's above maybe two steps, a step or two, the FHA is going to require a handrail. So again, that's a safety issue. A couple other things that I see that are common, and this may be on some of those homes that are a little rougher around the edges and require a little more elbow grease for a buyer, but broken windows, missing flooring. So I've seen that many times. Missing trim, like significant trim. One little piece, no big deal. But trim around windows, doors is going to be a problem. Definitely any big one is any wall movement or structural issues. Going to be an issue for sure for FHA and conventional for any type of financing. So that would need to be remedied early in the process. Last couple of things, if there's missing toilets and sinks, that's not functioning plumbing, so that's going to be a problem. Again, they're going to look for working and functioning plumbing, HVAC, and electrical. Okay, and then last couple of things, if there's an appearance of any kind of moisture, that's probably going to get tagged. So a leaking that's coming into the ceiling, or maybe water stains on the floor, an appraiser may condition for that to say, hey, we need to have someone come in, a plumber come in, and certify that this isn't a problem. Last one is, you see properties that have a stove, a kitchen in the basement. If it's permitted, okay. But if it's unpermitted, which I can tell you from experience, most are, then that stove needs to be removed before that appraiser were to come out. So that can save your clients some time and some money. Last couple unusual things. Sometimes for FHA, I'll see debris piles get tagged as a safety issue. If there's exposed wires in the house or in the yard, sometimes that will be a safety issue. And kind of an unusual one, if you have a power line that's running over a structure, a detached garage, a shed, something like that, for FHA, that's going to be an issue. If you've got questions on this, feel free to call me, email me, text me. I've seen a lot of these appraisal reports, and so you generally can get a pretty good feel for what things are going to be an issue and which ones aren't. Hopefully this information is valuable to you. Feel free to pass it along to your clients, whether they're sellers or buyers, if you think it would be helpful for them. And again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching.